Amsikia alarm.
Cut it. Hey, Kiyoko uko deep mazemia. Speed.
Ali.
Yes, the cucumber.
Ali.
The cucumber.
Ali.
Yes.
What would happen when two Nilotes enter a pod?
Ali.
Yes, the cucumber.
Ali.
The cucumber.
Ali.
Yes.
I am the Kikombe.
And I am Ali.
I am the Kikombe.
And I am Ali.
Ali.
The cucumber.
Ali.
The cucumber.
How many times did I call your name?
Twice.
Unapendeza.
Asante.
You're looking good.
Yes.
Talk to me, Ali.
Nakwambia.
Hey.
Haki did that.
Haki?
Haki did that. Pala Instagram. Haki did that. Nasiringi.
Haki ni nini, Ali?
Haki is a
iwe ngao na
lady.
mlinzi.
Si haki iwe ngao na mlinzi. Lakini close to that. Yeah. She's the lady who did my hair and it looks amazing. Naka tofauti.
She did great.
Naka kama niko 16.
Uko poa.
Ndo hivyo. So now,
Yes.
there's a gentleman who was once a very quiet guy. Yeah? Very quiet guy. And used to like poetry. Very soft-spoken. Kept to the people he knew. Until he met me.
Allah.
Yeah. And then me and my loud self, you know? And then I got to know him and I was like, oh, you're a nice guy. You're really cool peeps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the gentleman I'm talking about is a friend of mine.
Right.
Goes by the name Kiyoko.
Kiyoko.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's sat right here with us.
Allah?
Yes.
Kiyoko.
Kiyoko nimedanganya ama it's the truth. Have I lied?
Kiyoko.
I've never been introduced like that.
Maka Beach.
Maka Beach.
Welcome to Two Nilotes.
Thank you.
Welcome to the pod.
Thank you. First of all, it was good to see the exchange there. Ali.
Yeah. In
Ali.
person.
In person, yes. It's amazing.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for
the
making
introduction.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it was a good introduction.
Yeah. Actually, it gave me like a throwback on how we actually met.
Yes.
It gave me a clue on how we met.
Yeah.
I even remember now how
Yeah.
we met. Not how we met technically completely.
But yeah.
I can see where the fun came from.
Yeah. Kiyoko and I went to uni together.
Allah?
Yes.
Lovely.
That's how we met. Same class,
Lovely.
4 years.
Lovely.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Welcome, Kiyoko.
Thank you.
Welcome to Two Nilotes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Two Nilotes and a Kamba.
Yes.
Two
Yes.
Nilotes
Two
and a
Nilotes and a
Kamba,
Kamba.
no,
Ooh. Yeah. And as you can see, Kiyoko is wearing his own clothing line.
Claddy.
Yes.
Claddy is yours.
Okay, yeah.
Allah?
Yes. Sema yana kubali. It's
Niangu.
yours.
It is mine.
Yes.
It is mine.
Yeah, tell me about Claddy.
So it's called Claddy by Kiyoko. It's something I started out of sharing my skill with someone. Someone needed assistance, and then Claddy was born through the assistance. And it's something I hold dear to me. I tell people it's not a commercial brand. It's a personal brand. So when I stop, it stops. When I resume, it resumes. So there's no need to create all the fuss about it. It has a community around it. It's a lovely community. We do a lot of stuff together. And yeah,
I love
it's just
that.
fun. I love making my own stuff. It looks nice.
It looks
That's the only
nice.
thing. It looks
Yeah.
nice.
Like I've never seen this one.
No one has it. I'm the one who has it.
Yeah.
So,
Unique.
Unique.
I love that.
Yes.
Claddy. So Claddy like Claddy.
Like clan.
yeah, exactly. It's simple.
I love that.
Yeah.
So Kiyoko, we have a segment on Two Nilotes in a pot by the Claddy. Mtafteni. Look for him. Kiyoko.
Wako
Claddy by
Instagram.
Kiyoko, yeah?
Yeah.
Claddy
The
by Kiyoko.
Instagram is Claddy.
It's Claddy
by
_by_Kiyoko.
Claddy _by Kiyoko.
Kiyoko.
Yeah.
Okay, Claddy by Kiyoko.
Yes.
Look for him. So, Kiyoko,
Yes.
on Two Nilotes in a pod,
Yes.
we have different segments. We have a segment where we talk about Nilote culture. We have a segment where we talk about issues that are facing our country. And then we have this segment. It's called Engage a Nilote. In Engage a Nilote, we have 13 prompts that we use to get to learn more about the person.
Yeah.
So, for example, for this instance, we get to learn more about you.
Okay.
So with those, we have 3 pauses as well. We call them Nilote pauses, right? And these Nilote pauses are sections where we'll give you something lighter. So you share with us.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to give you these prompts.
Yeah.
We would like you to shuffle them.
Yeah.
And the reason you shuffle them is so then, we don't have control over. Yeah.
Yeah. like in
We
poker.
don't have control over the
format,
sequence.
the
the
sequence,
sequence of
anything.
how we ask the questions and so on and so forth.
I feel like I'm doing a very important job.
Yes, it is very important
I'm like, this can be here.
because that's the order in which you'll answer.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can't change. Once you're done, that's it.
Once you've shuffled, kaende.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen.
Miombea.
Okay.
Pass the plate.
Ali,
Yes.
I feel like you should be the first person to give Kiyoko our first prompt.
Okay. All right. Twende kazi.
Twende kazi.
All right. Ooh. Haha. Just like you prayed for it. That's why we're starting. So the prompt goes, to what extent are you tolerant of other religions other than your own?
Okay. Whatever the coincidence that is.
Yeah.
Okay. So I like that question, first of all. I tend to believe that there's something I attach it to. And since you said we came from campus together,
Yeah.
there's something that you were taught in campus that said there's the unexplained creator. So in philosophy, that is.
Yeah.
So all of us have this tendency to look for a higher being. And I feel like that's what religion is. It's all of us trying to kind of settle in we are mini gods because we have the power to create, all of us,
Yes.
in different ways, ideas, execution and all that. But at the end of the day, then we do also look for a higher being because we can't control ourselves. We have to be under someone, under something, under a superior being, So when you ask about religion,
Right.
I tend to go to what is my higher being. That's what I think about. And I'm very open-minded when it comes to religion. I have a background that tells you I'm a Christian. My parents know I'm a Christian.
You were raised Christian.
Kwa ground.
Ground. Yeah, my parents know I'm a Christian. My
Yeah.
parents, I was raised Christian, practiced it a lot. Did the whole follow-up, did the whole Sunday school, performing the Christmas cantatas.
Yeah.
The choral verses for, Christmas songs and all that.
Right.
So I
Yes.
did all the things. I became a youth teacher at some point.
Allah.
Wow.
No, young youth, teenagers kind of a
Right.
teacher.
Right.
Yeah.
And then at some point, I just, fizzled out. I think that's when my journey of discovery kind of started. And ever since, it's been a very beautiful journey of letting myself kind of internalize things, accept people, accept new religions, what they stand for. Because the questioning of all this then gives me peace to understand that no one is evil or good. There's just an aspect of individuality that we also have the responsibility to understand, whether we like it or not. Yeah. Yeah. So
Ali.
currently,
We
I'm there.
all have an aspect of individuality that we must understand.
We're all mini gods and we have the power to create.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Kiyoko amefika bo.
Hey, Kyoko.
Kiyoko
That was
ameingia.
powerful.
Tuko Daro.
Si
That's
hivyo.
powerful.
Si hivyo.
That's
Hebu
powerful.
chukweni
No,
kalamu
for
na
real.
karatasi.
True.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
Where?
you'll go next. But yeah, no lie. That was
That was deep. Can I pick
Okay.
the next one, Ali?
on to the next.
Kiyoko. Wow. Okay.
You
So-
guys are smiling very slyly. When you see this question. You need to stop smiling.
Because you know what's
have a
coming.
poker face. Just have
Okay.
a poker face. Just
Okay.
pick it and be like, Kyoko.
So
Why do you
Kiyoko,
smile?
we're looking at aspirations now. Yeah. I love that response. I love the response that you gave
That
to
one?
on religion. That was intense. Yeah.
Very.
Yeah. We all are mini gods and we have the power to create. That
And
is
when you look
very
at it,
good.
we do
Eesh.
create.
Yes.
Even you create children. That's creation.
We create ideas.
We create
we
ideas.
create beliefs, and we create our lives around.
We
these
create
beliefs.
things.
Yes. Yes.
This. Yeah. We are mini gods.
From creation to aspirations.
Okay.
Now, Kiyoko, this is a prompt, and it goes that what is a goal you have now, and what is currently driving you to achieve that goal?
So my main goal, especially for this year,
Yeah.
because it's a consistent goal for me, is to be present, conscious and present, I think, in everything I do. And that came from the discovery that I was letting myself go on a lot of I can flow with things and how things work. I'm blessed to have a very beautiful life, to be honest. I'm a happy person, happy people surround me. And even situations that are not happy, when they come around me, they kind of revolve, and I know how to turn them around to be happy situations.
Right.
For my sake. For my sake. Because I can't change that for anyone else.
True.
For my sake, you know.
Yeah.
So when I realized that, then this year my goal became to be very conscious, very intentional in what I do, and very active in the first two, you know. So my main goal, I think that was the second part of the question. What's driving me?
What's driving you to achieve that goal?
What's driving me would be being a good father. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's just it.
who is this guy?
This is Kiyoko.
Hey,
Yes.
Kyoko, that is intense.
So if I can explain further, sorry,
Yes,
like,
please.
So in being a good father, it's because I have a daughter, a very young daughter, a very small daughter. You know, so and we kind of have a proximity kind of relationship. So in terms of being present, that's one. I need to be present,
Yeah.
not just from physically, but now with the gadgets we've created, the things that we
Yes,
have now, we
yes.
can do a lot of things and converse and, you know, try to engage them from a young age and all that. And now the conscious part of it is knowing why you're doing that, you know.
Yeah.
So you want to have that picture memory of me being there doing that. I've gone further to also having a song that I can actually, you know, sing for her and sing with her, so that at some point, even when she's grown up, I think at some point she will just be playing a song in her head,
Remember the
not
melody.
knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
The song is called Melody.
Ooh.
Melody.
The
Wow.
song is called Melody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
I would love to hear that song if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
If-
no? Let's continue.
Okay, okay, I can.
That's for
I
you
get
and
that.
her.
That's for you and her. So you have a song for her?
It's not a song for her.
Yeah.
It's not my song.
Oh.
It's our song.
Ah,
I
it's
choose.
Oh, you chose it to
It has
be
a
a
deeper.
song.
It has a deeper. Of course.
that's
but
cute.
Okay.
So at least the mom plays it for her, and it's just yeah.
And it will always remind her of you and
Exactly.
your presence.
Yeah.
I like that.
You're
I like that
keeping
you're intentional about being present, because so often at times we live life cruising.
Yep.
We forget to stop and breathe. We forget to stop and notice the yellow flower. We forget to notice, oh, my neighbor did not say hi to me today. Small things. So being present is quite, it's how you live, really. I don't think there's another way to live. Being present. Yours is very similar to mine, because my goal is to be calm. So being present is a big part of
Slowing down.
slowing down and
Yeah.
calming down and being there. Yeah. So I really get you. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah. A lot of times, to echo what Ali said, a lot of times we tend to live on this autopilot sort of mode. Wake up, brush your teeth, get ready for work, go to work, come back home, live. And a lot of times when people ask me, how are you doing? I say, I'm here. I'm here. And to them, they think you're just here, right? You're physically here. But being here denotes so many things. So for example, I'm here now, I'm having a conversation with her. I'm conscious that there are people on the other end who are watching us. There are people that are listening to us. And if anything cuts, I know who to talk to. So that's the same. We tend to go on this autopilot mode that we forget that, okay, there's a car driving behind there. I actually have a grip on the steering wheel. I'm driving home. You know, and what number plate is this car in front of me? Okay, what? Okay, what? At what point did I put on my indicator? And just being that present. But even with the people that we care about, fulfilling that presence with them
Fully.
fully. It's not easy. But that's a great goal to have.
You really have to be intentional about it, like you said,
Yeah.
because you have to be very keen and have a reason as to why, and see it through. Yeah.
The see through actually is the hardest part,
Sing it through, yes.
because you tend to have an idea of how things can work, but now, as you said, ground.
Virtually
No.
different, yeah.
Very different.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
different, because even if I'd want to have call them video calls every day, you see, it's not her phone we're using, it's not her ability we are using to get onto the phone, it's
Yeah.
not a seamless activity per se. It depends on someone else on the other end. So it has to be also a relationship with the other person on the other end. How you maintain that relationship, how you actually communicate, how you ask for that opportunity, and how you ensure that at the time both of you are there and are active to make that work. So
Yeah.
you have to be conscious.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Totally.
I like
I
it.
love it.
Yeah. Great. Okay.
In
Great,
a
great. Hey, hey, hey.
Or-
Now, hey, consciousness and being present to maybe somebody who I think is not very present, seeing that he didn't see Mandamano coming. If you were president of your country now,
Yeah.
what sector would be your primary priority?
Straight, I'd say infrastructure and development. I feel like infrastructure by itself sounds like roads.
Yes.
Simply, the first thing I think
Everybody
when I
thinks-
learned about infrastructure,
You think
the
roads.
first thing I thought about is roads.
Roads and bridges.
Yeah,
And
they've
bridges.
not built one at our place, so there's no infrastructure.
Yeah. Yeah, roads and bridges. JKIA.
Yeah, you know,
Shh, don't go there.
it's a
Resist.
touchy topic.
Yeah.
It's a touchy topic.
Yes.
But when you actually look at the word infrastructure, it's literally everything around us.
Yes.
It's the hospitals, it's the schools, it's the roads to get to those hospitals and schools. It's the working, even facilities like churches, police,
Yes,
offices
security.
and security and all that. So it's infrastructure is a whole. It's like a building, a mall per se, that has different facets of it that contribute now to a whole, you know. And then the other thing I normally say, and I say it again just passively, is, if I can say it in Swahili, is sisi si minyo. You know, we cannot see the inside. So even as a country with beautiful infrastructure, I believe the attraction would be something that we can really leverage on. And that's the other thing where we also see our taxes making sense. Because regardless of it all, even if you put it in one sector, that's now, I think that's not utilization of taxes when you put it
Right.
in one sector.
Right.
Yes.
But when you put it in a sector that encompasses everything around it, then at least you can say you've tried.
True.
I wouldn't say you have done it, but you have tried. You have
Yeah.
actually made an effort to improve a number of facilities. And when you look at it, these are the facilities that are required in every different center. When you drive from Mombasa all the way to Nairobi, you pass so many towns, old towns. But in the horizon, if I can say in the horizon, you see a factory somewhere. Meaning that life can be generated around the factory, from a school to a church, to a police station,
To
to
a
a shop,
hospital.
to a hospital. All this infrastructure can only be done if one thing is there. That's a factory. So that keeps telling me that all these people don't need to move to Nairobi.
Yes.
That's just infrastructure. You know, they don't have to come to Nairobi. And at the end of the day, then you find that you'll have sought out so many other problems in between, because you'll develop these towns, you'll develop the people in those towns. The mode of living in that particular town would be improved. And people will stop having this idea of a rural to urban migration, and they'll just have a, let me migrate when it's actually
Right.
necessary. Not this is what I'm foreseeing, because it actually doesn't help us when you look at a generation always foreseeing, let me go to Nairobi.
Yeah.
Let me go to Nairobi.
Yes.
Let me go to Nairobi.
Yes.
You know, and that's what we live in.
And
Yeah.
you notice, I think even from maybe our parents, maybe I'd say our parents, when they had us, I didn't grow up with my grandparents. I think I had my grandparents for my formative years up to maybe about 3. After that, that's it. We're living in different cities, different towns. But if you take the development to the people and all across, you stop centralizing everything in Nairobi, and devolution is probably hoping to achieve that, then we don't need to come to Nairobi and look for jobs. Me, I can just be in Turkana and there'll be jobs. There'll be roads to be built in Turkana. There'll be schools that people can teach. There'll be somewhere I can work in Turkana. I can stay there with my community and mingle with my family and remain as a unit and live the way we lived as Africans back in the day. And no offense to guys who want to move around, well and good, but who are the
But whenever
people you want?
move to, you shouldn't go there to struggle.
Yes.
If the people are coming to you, they
Yeah.
shouldn't come there to struggle.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing you say, Kiyoko, is you would like infrastructure that morphs into something sustainable for every community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you have a recreational center, you have a health center, you have a school, you have a stadium where people can go and watch football. You have a restaurant, you have things that...
Near where you are.
Yes.
So you don't need to come to Nairobi to further your goals of playing football.
Yes.
Because stadiums for football are only found
Only
in
in
Nairobi.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm
I
with you
can
on
play
that. I am
football from
absolutely
wherever I
with
come
you.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what I was saying is linking that to family bonds and how this lack of development or unequal development has brought to.
Can I mention something about the family bonds?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
There's something that my dad told me when I was growing up,
Mm.
and it's his perspective. He was telling me that even when you're looking for a wife, it makes more sense if you find a wife from your local village, because at the end of the day, you know they won't move away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perspective.
It's
Because
Yes.
if you're living in a rented house somewhere, then you maybe go to school somewhere else.
Yes.
And you have this person umemark.
Umemark.
Mama.
That's the person you've marked, and you're like, it's you I'm closing with, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. So now, when you look at it from a perspective of them living in a rented space, maybe somewhere in town, then you might leave and come back and that building maybe is no longer there, or they're no longer there. But if it's somewhere home where they have actually built, or the indigenous home, then you actually have a chance of finding them again.
Yeah. That's
Even if
always be
they
their
leave,
home.
You have a point of reference.
You have a point of reference and you can go,
It's true.
because people come back to their homes anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, even in school, we learnt about economic activities, meaning every place has its own.
And economic activity.
So bad that, build that.
Yes.
Don't try to make it what it's not.
Yes.
Yeah. If
That's
it's
true.
you live in a desert, then
Make use of that.
Make
Exploit
use of
what
that.
you have. You
Yes,
have
create
sunlight.
opportunities.
You have wind.
I
So-
like what Dangote did
Yeah.
when he was building his the cement factory.
Mm-hmm.
He built it so far that he realized he had to generate power for the factory. There was no power around.
Mm-hmm.
And what that meant is that they generated so much power that they had to share with the village on the entire path.
Yes, along that route.
Along that route.
And that was
So
development
that means
along.
That was development along the road.
Yes. Yes.
And you see, good businesses do grow. So if they start in this town, then that means this town can have an abundance of that business. And then if you now want to take it somewhere else, it's a case study that you've already done. It's just a replication.
Very easy to lift and
Just
paste
lifting and pasting,
elsewhere. Yeah. And that business will birth other business that will feed into whatever that requires, right? Factory workers need houses, they need food,
They
they
need
need hospitals, they need their hair
They
done,
need playgrounds
they
for the
need
kids.
schools. That's a mini economy formed. Yeah, infrastructure.
Infrastructure, yeah.
Infrastructure.
Agree.
Yeah.
Infrastructure.
Yes. I see.
Ali,
Yeah.
this is a good time to stop.
Oh, really?
Infrastructure.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, go ponder on that.
Infrastructure.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
Ali.
Yes, the cucumber.
Ali.
The cucumber.
Ali.
What would happen when two Nilotes enter a pod? Two strangers from the Nilotic tribes of East Africa,
I am the Kikombe,
and I am Ali.
and thank you for being here.